if it had gone slower.
Well done.
He's perky, isn't he? How hard must it have been for Raikkonen to come out of the pits so early on? He's running 11th in this session. He should have won the last Grand Prix 2 weeks ago. He would have run last today then, with a big advantage of knowing what everybody had put together as a qualifying lap. Instead, he's mid-pack, but he's got a very fast car underneath him that's kind to its tyres, meaning he's been able to run, we understand, the softer of the Michelin tyres. So Raikkonen looking very good for this weekend. Mind you, so is Alonso. We'll see him later on.
Yeah, Renault aren't yet able to run the softer Michelin tyre and get away with it throughout the whole race distance. Raikkonen fastest this morning, 1:14.232, but we aren't seeing times quite as quick this afternoon as we saw this morning. The track is slower, the driver's carrying perhaps a little bit more fuel as well. Raikkonen then launched into his lap. He's one of the 6 that could start this race from pole position. And only once in the last 5 years have we not had one of the Schumacher brothers on pole. It looks extremely unlikely that they'll be there this year. Is this man going to add his name to the list?
I was surprised how slowly he went around the outlap from the pits, and he may take a bit of time to build up speed then, I think, and it should come to him later on that maybe he's elected to struggle a bit in the beginning and then have some advantage towards the end of the lap. But Raikkonen, very calm and probably not with full temperature as he started this lap. On the gas early, but it chose to step sideways for him. Down to the hairpin then, 780 miles an hour, and he's still a fraction down on Sato. We know McLaren tend to run long, but for it to work for Raikkonen, he's got to win this race this weekend. He is going to have to launch it through this last chicane.
Well, he did it in practice this morning. He missed it completely. You're not allowed to do that and take advantage. He's got to pick his braking point perfectly. He's got to get his way through here. Is he doing it? You see he's trying to grab as much speed as he can. He gets very close to the wall of champions on the exit. Across the line goes Raikkonen. I don't know if it's going to be good enough to beat Sato. It isn't. He's almost 2/10 slower. So as I was saying at the top, there was always a chance that BAR might take a bit of fuel out and go for the pole. They were certainly not far off in free practice. Perhaps 4/10, 5/10, something like that maximum slower than the McLaren in outright pace. Ron Dennis's poker face giving nothing away about how much fuel this car is carrying. But if you think back to the Nürburgring a couple of weeks ago, Heidfeld went a little bit